Loved ones speaking for the first time tonight after they learn a man in Russian captivity for more than 3 years has a chance at coming home. His name is David Barnes, a Huntsville native and U.S. Marine. David went to Russia in 2021 to see his 2 sons after his ex-wife fled there with them following a contentious custody battle. He was arrested after his ex claimed he abused them. He was acquitted of those charges in Texas, but the recent release of an American ballerina has brought more attention to his case, even reaching the White House. We caught up with one of David's sisters and friend.
We owe a lot of gratitude to Ksenia Karelina, the ballerina that was released. She had a handwritten letter that was meant to be given straight to Donald Trump at her meeting at the Oval Office Monday week ago, I guess it was. And she got so excited that she had it in her purse and forgot to give it to him, and left the Oval Office and remembered, but it was too late to go back in there apparently. So she gave it to a fellow named Steve Witkoff, which is the fellow that's been doing a lot of the Russian negotiations. We didn't know if the letter was going to make it to Donald Trump or not, but surprised everybody. He tweeted the whole letter.
At the time, former President Biden was in office, and how has things changed?
Really don't want to throw anybody under the bus too much, but we were really sort of ignored by then. But this thing works in stages too, you know, because like I say, we've tried to spread the word, and some of that may be that we just weren't vocal enough at the time, and then we had the transition. But it's day and night difference now, it seems like.
Would you all have ever imagined that David's name would make it to President Trump? In this way, though, in this way.
No, we're just ecstatic, though. It did.
Do you think he'd be prepared to come back to Huntsville knowing that he won't ever see his sons?
I hope that he would come directly back to Huntsville. But I think that he knows in his heart that one day he will.
Yeah, Margaret and Paul also share that David is part of a mural in Washington, D.C. honoring foreign prisoners, a call to action to bring them home. They say his image was added just last week. It's an effort by members of the Foley Foundation in honor of Jim Foley. Foley was a journalist held captive in Syria back in 2012. 2 years later, he was killed by ISIS terrorists. We do have an extended interview with Paul and Margaret on Fox 54 Plus.